This is David from bushcraftcanada.com. Just going to do a quick little comparison between the Joker Ember on the bottom and the Lars Falt Casstrom. So for specs, for the Ember, so the overall length is 8.75 inches, blade length is 4.25, and the blade thickness is 4 millimeters. Very nice and compact, but practical little blade. As for the Lars Falt, so the overall length is a little bit longer at 9 inches, the blade length is 4.5, and the blade thickness is also 4 millimeters. So they're pretty similar in size generally. Obviously they look quite similar, both being curly birch handles, Scandi ground. So yeah, they're not too dissimilar in general, but obviously different companies, different steels, which I'll get into. But they're very nice and sort of practical bushcraft knives. I like them both. So for the steels, so for the Casstrom, so it's a Sleipnir steel. Very good steel, becoming quite popular. Has an HRC of around 60 to 62. It's a carbon steel, it's a high carbon. Has decent corrosion resistance, but not quite as good as a stainless. So you might have to maintain it a little bit better than your average stainless, but still not bad as a carbon steel goes. Also known for its very good edge retention as well. So very good bushcraft steel, if you like carbon especially. Full broad tang, as you can see, black liners, curly birch handle, brass pins, and that's the same for the Ember as well. Curly birch, full broad tang, brass pins. So yeah, as I said, they're quite similar. For the Ember steel, so it's the 14C 28N steel, has an HRC of around 55 to 60. Good edge retention, sort of known for its very good toughness and good corrosion resistance as well, as it's a stainless, and it's quite easy to sharpen. So also very good bushcraft steel. There's not too much in it between them. As far as if I'd pick either of them, I like them both as steels go, but it just depends if you want a stainless or a carbon. So yeah, as I mentioned, handles both curly birch, very nice in the hand, both of these, very comfortable. I have medium-sized hands. They both fit, I would say, pretty equally as comfortably. Spot for a lanyard on both of them. The Ember comes with a bit of paracord, but for the Casstrom you just put your own in. Both Scandi ground, both drop points as well. The Joker has a bit of a sort of pronounced finger guard here on the piece of steel anyway, sort of extends a little bit, so it gives you a bit of a spot to put your finger, which is quite nice. Casstrom doesn't have that, but very comfortable nonetheless. As for the sheaths, so for the Casstrom comes with a very nice and simple leather sheath, nicely stitched, sort of a natural leather, spot for a belt, fits in there very nicely, but quite a traditional sheath and quite a traditional knife as well. For the Ember, it does come with a fire steel on the sheath, dangler sheath, as you can see, double stitched along here, nice leather, fits in very nicely. This dangler portion is just can pop off if you wanted to take it off, but people seem to like the danglers a lot. But yeah, very nice sheath as well, very practical, and of course a nice fire steel. This looks 5/16 to me, so army sized. But yeah, very nice little package, really good for the woods. So yeah, overall, both really excellent knives, quite similar in sort of overall style, but yeah, really superb bushcraft knives. I like them both a lot, and check them out at our site, www.bushcraftcanada.com, under Casstrom and Joker. Thanks.